Since then, Anambra evolved through different stages of growth and remains one of Nigeria's most important states. This state is blessed with great people, great flora and fauna, and a great culture. Our sunny attitude to life has prepared us for the dynamics of a fast-changing world. We are like the great Iroko tree. We grow well wherever we choose to sink our roots. Our success is not dependent by the kindness of the seasons, but by the absence of fear and a deep belief in God. In Anambra, we are the children of great men and women, the offspring of undisputed pioneers. We know the heritage that powers our excellence. We carry the pride of some of Africa's greatest achievers. The future looks to us for direction, and we gaze straight into the eyes of time without blinking, without a tremor in our hearts, for we are the light of the nation. Today, at the dawn of the 25th anniversary of our state, I have the honor of reminding you that we are the children of Oluda Ekwuaino, the first African to buy back freedom from his slave masters and boldly speak up for the abolition of slave trade. We are the children of the great Zik of Africa, whose gift of the mind and of the tongue sounded the death bell on colonialism in Africa. We are the offspring of Sir Louis Ojukwu and his son, the great Ikemba Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, whose courage and valor assured the survival of our people from the threat of extinction. We come from the alliance of Michael Igwenetansi, Cardinal Francis Arinze, Chinua Achebe, and Kenneth Dike, among others. Too many to mention here. Our future looks bright with amazing gifts of youths like Chimamanda Adichie and the boys and girls that astonished the world at the World School Debate Championship in Singapore. Ndibani, I stand in the shadow of all these great pioneers and pathfinders as I address you today. Truly, it can no longer be debated that the greatness is our heritage. There is no adversity or setback that we cannot overcome. All we have to do is to invoke our faith in the Almighty and remember the children whom we are. In the Anambra, when I took the oath of office on March 17, 2014, I asked for the love that saw our parents through the adversities of the Biafra War. I quoted the French philosopher Victor Hugo that, quote, "To love another person is to see the face of God," unquote. At this juncture in our journey, we must invoke that love that preserved our people when the war took everything of value from them. We must strive to see the face of God by showing love to one another, supporting one another, and having the grace to say sorry when we are wrong. That is the spirit of the age. That is the spirit of Anambra. Omonem, as our state turns 25 today, we have come to the hour of decision. We have come to the moment in history when we must either pull together to reclaim our greatness as a people, or pull apart and accept our failure as a filefu. There is no place for failure in our worldview. Neither is there a room for average in our ambition. So we reject the temptation to merely make up the number among the Nigeria's 36 states. Today, on the 25th anniversary of our beloved state, we invoke the pioneering spirit of the great Zik of Africa. Today, too, as the governor of the state, I extend a hand of fellowship to Ndi Anambra, both at home and in diaspora. I implore you to rise above political, religious, and ideological walls that separate us and join hands with me to dream up a better future for our people. I remind you today that the ties that bind us together is greater than the gulf that separates us. Brothers and sisters, I salute the contributions of all the great men and women our state as military administrators and governors before me. People like Joseph Abolo, Chukwuemeka Ezife, Dabo Aliyu, Mike Atta, Rufai Garba, Emmanuel Ukebu, Chinwoke Mbalunuju, Chris Ngige, Veji Etiaba, and Peter Obi. Anambra would not have stood any chance at all if you had not answered the call to serve Ekenemunu. In Anambra, this is our finest hour. This is the moment we have been waiting for. We have finally shrugged off the dark clouds of violent crimes, insecurity, lawlessness. The turbulent days of bitter politics and brazen godfatherism are all behind us. Before us lies a whole new world of hope. Hope for a great future, carved out with focus and vision. Hope for immense prosperity, founded on brotherhood and love. Brothers and sisters, I have a reason for hope. When I realized that the most modern office building in all of Lagos today is owned by our own Ernest Obiejesi Azum Diallo, I see a reason for hope. When I remember that we have attracted over $4 billion investment in 2 years to Anambra State, I see a reason for hope. When I see the 3 iconic flyovers dotting the landscape of Oka and Amobia, I see the beauty of hope. When I remember that Upper Iweka was once a den of robbers, but has become an island of peace, I see the color of hope. When I recall that our children have continued to dominate in WAEC and NECO exams for 3 successive years, I see the window of hope. And finally, when I watched our own Chimamanda arrest the attention of the world last Friday at the World Habitat Day in the United Nations, I saw a whole new universe of hope. There's hope for Anambra State. In Anambra, as we roll out the drums to celebrate the silver jubilee of our beloved state, I urge you to join hands with me to bring the hopes and wishes of our people to fulfillment. I urge you to bring your dreams home. I urge you to bring your naira and your dollar home. For though we have only 4,844 square meters of land, Anambra State is big enough for everyone, no matter the size of your dream. My team and I are intensely focused on driving my economic blueprint, the 4 pillars of development, in order to position our dear state for an uncommon economic growth. So far, we have successfully placed our beloved state on the agricultural map of Nigeria. Agriculture is the #1 pillar of my blueprint. We shall soon begin to make the same impact with industrialization, trade and commerce, oil and gas, which make up the remaining pillars of my blueprint. I have no doubt that the 4 pillars of development hold the key to the future of Anambra State. However, in order to add momentum to our overall economic drive, we have also adopted a new development strategy known as the Anambra Economic Transformation Program to enhance the integrated development of Anambra State. The strategy was developed to match our new public sector efficiencies with growing interests of the private sector in order to achieve a set of clear established goals. These goals include: 1. Jump-starting immediate operation of Onitsha Inland River Port to serve as a catalyst to our economic development. Upgrading the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway into a world-class with an ultra-modern ancillary services that will boost our IGR. 3. Diversifying our economy by tapping on the huge agro potentials of our state in the river basin areas. 4. Accelerating the construction and subsequent operation of the proposed international cargo and refueling airport in Numwe. Brothers and sisters, I am very confident that the 4 pillars of development will change our economic landscape in the next 25 years and bring out our people to be the vantage position to drive development in West Africa and beyond. Let us join hands to build a state that will be the envy of Africa in the next 25 years. In the Anambra, this is our finest hour. Happy Silver Jubilee anniversary. Thank you. Salud.